All right. All right, what's going on, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. So we
great.
I love it. How you doing, Rose, Cheyenne, Jeray?
Hey.
Good morning. What up?
I got it right.
Yeah, Jeray.
Okay. Woo. I be struggling with your name. I don't know why it's so simple. Kind of like
That's okay. Just think of lingerie.
Right.
What a J.
Okay, there's another thing that's gonna be said on YouTube. Cool. All right, Ori, what's going on? Shaz DI. All right.
It's last minute. I got mixed up for a second. I don't know why I was thinking this was gonna be 10:30.
How you doing? How everybody doing?
Right. Yeah, we're doing this right now. All right. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna go over this thing real quick. A couple of enhancement announcements. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. And I meant to take pictures of, but I got caught up in a moment. I didn't take pictures. So, yeah. All right. So a couple complaint enhancements. One of the things that I'm excited about is going to be the revenue pool for the online banking, right? The revenue pool for the online banking. What does that mean, right? You talking about revenue pool for online banking. That means, obviously it's $0 setup fee, right? $0 overdraft fees, $0 NSF fees, right? So it's free online banking. It really is free online banking. But the thing about that is, right, is the fact that, as we grow the customer base. Okay, Shetty, swap. Okay, I see what the hell, Shetty. You're making Amber proud right now. You are making Amber proud right now. Right, with the free online banking, right? The fact that we're gonna have a revenue pool, which means as we, not only as all of us become, get our free online bank accounts, not only are we gonna get paid a lot quicker, from rather than just, waiting, the extra day to get paid, you get paid immediately. But as we keep adding affiliates getting online banking, or adding customers get online banking, they're gonna start to split revenue. And the reason why we're able to split revenue is because there's always gonna be transaction fees when people swipe their cards, right? All right, screen sharing his up. Stop. I don't want to restart my laptop. I'm still recording. All right, cool. Well, we'll get back. I'll share my screen in just a second. But so it's always gonna be transaction fees. So as there's transaction fees, like when people swipe their cards, money's made, right? Money is made every time somebody swipes their debit card. So now people are, buying groceries, buying gas, buying clothes, going to buy drinks. Those transaction fees are being paid to Novae, and Novae is going to start splitting revenue with us as we, move up the comp plan. So, I got a game plan for that. And we're gonna start maxing out some things just a second. All right. So that's one thing I want to share with y'all. So how many people are excited about splitting revenues on the online banking? How many people are excited about getting paid off for free?
Me.
All right, only one person. All right. Anybody excited about splitting revenues on online banking? Anybody else?
Yes, honey. Yes, I had a toothbrush in my mouth. Sorry.
All right.
Definitely.
Most definitely. Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right. So that's a good thing. The next thing, because some people just typing yes. That's cool. Some people typing yes. That's all right. I just want y'all look. This is good. This is good for the YouTube. Okay, it's good for the YouTube that we participate. All right. The next thing we'll talk about is the fact that we're gonna start getting overrides for deeper levels, right? Overrides for deeper levels. So right now how we stop at 5 levels deep. Imagine stopping at 10 or 15 levels deep, right? That's when you start making that real passive income, where you log into your members on and be like, oh man, I got how much coming this week? Because as you start building your organization, people in your team gonna start building organizations, and people on the team gonna start building organizations. And you talking about, because like I on my 17th level, I got like a lot of people, right? I ain't gonna drop numbers, but it's nice, right? But getting paid, down more than 5 levels is amazing. That's a powerful thing as well, right? Another thing is cab breakaways, right? Cab breakaways. It's another thing. Cab breakaways is powerful because, in the compensation plan as it was currently set up, once someone hits your rank, then you will stop getting cab bonuses from that person, right? You start getting cab bonuses from that person because they hit your level, right? Now we have a breakaway bonus where somebody hits your level, you'll still be getting cabs off everything they do. I think that's powerful too. That means it incentivizes everybody to help your new teammate rank up. How many people like the fact that you can help your team rank up and it won't cost you, it won't hurt you, with helping them rank up? Y'all excited about it? I need to hear something now. I don't want y'all just
Me.
okay.
Yes, it's very nice.
All right, just Chanel. All right, cool. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Anybody else excited about the fact they can help their team rank up and still get paid?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So that's a good thing too. Other thing I'm super excited about, man, is this this personal loan, and personal loan enhancement. First of all, starting August 1st, we're gonna have 50 lenders for our personal loan. Somebody say 50 in the comment section. 50 lenders for your personal loan. So now we're gonna get, that increases the odds of someone getting people approved, more people getting approved based off that. All right, 50 lenders. That's crazy. One application, soft pull, 50 lenders. More and more people are gonna get approved, right? More money is gonna be made. I love that.
When did you say, Jamal? When did you say?
50 lenders, right?
No, I said, I said
August 1st.
August 1st.
Okay, boom.
All right, and also, since I said that, and this stuff I didn't write down. So what in forehand, it was like net 45, net 60 for you get paid, right? Net 45, net 60. But what Novae's doing, even though they don't get paid for net 45, net 60, they're gonna pay you in 2 weeks for the personal loans, right? So that means anything that you do between the 1st and the 14th, as far as personal loans, you get paid that on the 1st. Anything that you do between the 15th and 30th of the month, you get paid that on the 15th. So I think that's pretty powerful, right?
Awesome.
I mean, we ain't gotta wait, 2-3 months to get paid. Nah, we're gonna get paid on the 1st or the 15th. like government cheese, right? Like government cheese, right? There's novae cheese though, right?
So now we're getting paid more than 5 times a month.
Correct.
Crazy.
That's correct. That's another additional time because the first might fall on a Tuesday. And then you get paid again on Wednesday night.
And if you got your novae online banking card, you can deposit money directly to your card up to $1,000 on any given day of the week with no fee. That's lit. We've been waiting on that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. All right, so that's super dope, right? That's super dope. And on the business loan side, business fund side, you'll get paid on the 15th every month. All right, 15th every month. So that's pretty cool too. So we're gonna run those numbers up. But let's talk about some other enhancements that's pretty dope, right? So I'm gonna share my screen again real quick. Let me see if it let me share it this time. Oh, my notepad had closed. That's what happened. All right, I was wondering. I was like, why my screen stopped sharing? Because my notepad had closed. I like doing money math, right? I like doing money math. I know Amber is a fan of money math as well. Ain't that right, Amber?
I love the numbers.
I'm a fan of money.
I know that's real. Who's a fan of money in here?
That'd be me.
All right. So let's talk about the personal loan company enhancements. Okay, so Novae is paying out 75%. 75% on personal loans and 75% on business funding. So I'm gonna give you a quick example. Let's say let's say you get let's say it's a $400 commission paid on a personal loan, right? $100 will go to you directly if you are a pro, right? You're gonna do it always based off being pro. Right? $100 go to you directly. $100 is paid upline. Right? $100 paid upline. So 5 levels with upline. So you know, obviously I'll break up to what, $20 a piece, because it's 5%. It's yeah, 5%, 5. Yeah. So that makes it 25%. So $100 paid directly, $100 paid upline. You also get you will get $100 in personal volume based off this example. Right? So whatever your commission is, that'll be the personal volume as well. So off a $400 commission, the other 25% goes to Novae. And that's cool, right? Because Novae's paying out 75%. Right? So $100 directly, $100 upline within 5 levels, and that'll be $100 in personal volume. So let's say you do that 10 times a month, right? This is just an example. Let's say you do that 10 times a month. That means you'll make $1,000, right? 1,000 we paid upline. That's 1,000 in personal volume, right? And these are small numbers. I'm not doing big numbers. I'm just doing the small numbers. So let's say you got 10 teammates. 10 teammates do the exact same thing you're doing. You know, you're gonna get $2,000 in overrides, right? You're gonna get $2,000 in overrides. That'll be 10,000 in group volume, right? So, example, if you got 10 teammates doing it and then yourself doing it, right? There's 3,000 in direct commissions and overrides combined. So 1,000 for what you did, and you know, 2,000 in overrides, right? That's 2,000 residual, because 10,000 group volume is 2,000 in residual. So now you just had a $5,000 month. How many people okay with having $5,000 a month just from personal loans?
Me, right here.
Right? It's a $5,000 a month just for personal loans. We're not talking about any recruiting. We're not talking about any business credit. You know, it's not business funding, right? Not anybody getting a real estate investment program. None of that. These just personal loans. Now, imagine you had 100 teammates doing this, right? 100 teammates. So let's talk about it. You still gonna get a $1,000 direct commission because you know you only did this 10 times a month. You know what I'm saying? You only did it 10 times that month. Cool. You still got $1,000 direct commission, but now you just made $20,000 in overrides, right? By having 100 teammates do this, right? It's 20,000 overrides. It's 100,000 group value. That's a $6,000 residual. That's $27,000 in 1 month. That's off just 100 people. And that's just in personal loans. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Is that crazy or is that crazy?
It's crazy.
Crazy. I have a question.
Okay, talk to me.
So with the times 10 where you have the 100 teammates that are doing the same thing, you mentioned earlier that it was 5 levels deep, right? So it's 100 teammates that are within the 5 levels.
Right. Yeah, definitely. But you got, what you gotta realize, if
I'm gonna have to see how it's laid out because I guess I don't know how that would be laid out in the organization, I guess. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. And the whole thing about it is, obviously, that's, if everything works out perfectly. But at the same time, sometimes some people are gonna get bigger commissions, sometimes people can get smaller commissions, right? So this ain't no guarantee. But what I'm saying is it's possible, right? Because if you have because 100 people within 5 levels isn't a lot, right? Because you can bring in 5 people, and they're bringing 5 people. That's already 25 people.
Right. But then the 5 people that those people bring in, and then the 5 people that they bring in.
You already done 125, right? Or you can bring in 3 people that bring in 3 people. That's 9, next over 27, next over 81. Bam. Right.
Okay. So the 5 that they bring in and the following, like only then those are the levels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. So it's 5 levels each. So that means you're gonna get your direct commission, and you're gonna get commission based off the levels that you have in.
Coach, another question.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I forgot from last night, and one of my business associates is asking, how many bankers do they send it to at one time for personal loan?
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. So 50 lenders. It's 50 different.
50.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Thank you.
starting August 1st, be 50. Right now we're at 32. We're at 19. We're on board 19 right now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, not to mention, y'all seen I dropped the video there about us having the grants search engine, grants tax credit search engine.
Yes.
That's gonna be. I dropped that in Millionaire Minded Elite when Mr. McCain was talking about that.
Yes.
So y'all make sure y'all check that video out. Actually, I'm sorry. Hazik Ali was talking about that. So, this thing now you're gonna be, because I know I make posts all the time talk about business credit. People like, well, what about grants? First of all, most of y'all don't qualify for grants because y'all business ain't set the right way. That's the first thing, right? But but now they can, right? Now we offer access to grants and tax credit and government guaranteed government loans. And it's the most relevant, right? It's the one that fits their business. And they'll be able to put a little heart beside it, and they can come back to it later on if they want to. Right? It's gonna be super dope. And it's proprietary, right? Which means nobody else is going to have that. Nobody else is gonna have that. So I mean, that was it, just on a couple complaint things. Oh yeah, so I was talking about game plan, right? So this is how I see it, right? If the goal is to maximize the amount of online banking clients that we have, so we start getting that revenue, the revenue pool, right? And the goal is to have as many personal loans and business loans as possible. Which one's rolling out, Rose? I don't know what you're referring to.
The grants.
Oh, it'll be live before August. It's gonna be live. Honestly, probably live next week. So that's pretty cool. The fact that we got like 10 different businesses in one is crazy. And my bad. And the credit cards that's available on your account, we're gonna get paid from that as well. If people apply for credit cards, we're gonna get paid for that as well. That's pretty cool. Right. But all right, here go the game plan though. Game plan. So when we start seeing these vendor events, you want to sign up for the vendor events to be vendors. A couple reasons why. One, every single vendor there is your prospect, right? Every single vendor there is your prospect. Because all of them need business funding or business credit. Some will need personal loans, right? So once you get to the vendor event, you're gonna have your laptop there, you're gonna have your iPad or your tablet, and you're gonna have people sign up for free online banking, right? Free online banking. You're also gonna have people apply for personal loans right there, right in front of you. Let them know, hey, it's encrypted. You know, it says it's not, no one's gonna, I don't get your information, you know, or you can do it right on your cell phone. Right? Or you can get it right on your cell phone. It's encrypted. You can get it right on your cell phone. Like I said, it hasn't rolled out just yet, Amber. It's gonna roll out really soon, like in the next couple of days. Yeah, it's gonna be grants for all that, right? Because you're gonna put the type of business you have in a search engine, right? And they can apply for personal loans and business funding right there in front of you, right? Or you can have lists say, hey, if you want to get paid to offer personal loans and business funding for free, write your number right here and I'll give you a call and we can talk about how the program works. So now you're just getting a bunch of leads of people that are like, oh man, so you're gonna get paid. Yeah, when people get approved for loans, I get paid and they're not paying anything up front. Don't that sound like that might be a little captivating for people? They're like, oh snap, all they got to do a 30-second application, and once they get approved, I get paid. Yeah. So they don't feel comfortable on your tablet. It's cool, do it on your phone. You know, create a Bitly real quick, right? Or you know, or even, you know, buy a website domain. Like I'm thinking I'm about to buy a domain called bankwithflowno. Right? Bankwithflowno. Or freebankwithflowno.com. Right? And then have them go right to the website and apply for online banking right there.
I just bought the trademark for that.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll buy it from you. Don't worry about it. Yep. So that should be the game plan. Like, and all you gotta do is go to Eventbrite. They're always offering vending opportunities. They're always offering vending opportunities. All right. So that's what we got. That's the game plan. How y'all feel about that?
Great.
Okay. So we got a couple more tour days coming up next week. We got Miami on Monday, Houston on Tuesday, Dallas on Wednesday. Which ones y'all going to? Oh, now we quiet.
When is LA?
I'm going to LA and Puerto Rico.
Thank you. When is LA?
Houston.
Mid-August.
Okay, somebody said Houston. Okay, cool. LA and Puerto Rico is coming up soon, right? It's gonna come up soon. And first of all, I love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. Oh man, I love Puerto Rico. Great food, great climate. It's beautiful. Yeah, and I ain't never been to LA, so I might want to go to LA too. But I'm gonna be in Dallas next week. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all, man. So anybody else got any more questions?
Do you know by chance approximately how long this $2.99 deal is gonna run for?
It's gonna probably be in probably with the tour ends. I would say maybe next Wednesday, or it might be next Friday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I heard mid-August.
Yeah, because the tour ends with LA and Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but we don't want to bank on that, right? We want run these numbers up as much as possible right now. But like I said, it's gonna be a lot of people. Like, you gotta realize, some people are gonna be able to make. Well, you can't get overrides on the $99 level. So, being, you know, pro is gonna make you a lot of money, a lot of money. And then also, Champion Speakers Boot Camp is coming up as well. So what we're gonna do is, if you are a speaker, you know, as we start having these events all over the country, if you're a speaker with Novae, you'll get paid off of who comes to the events, if you're one of the speakers at these events. So, but you know, it's definitely going to be is definitely going to be open to the top 30 producers in the company. But then it's gonna be a list like that because everybody's not gonna be able to make it to Champion Speakers Bootcamp. But just make sure your schedule is clear for the 9th through the 11th, right? The 9th through the 11th of September. And we're gonna have regionals. We're gonna have a regional training. We're gonna have a all-white brunch and yacht party. It's gonna be dope. I don't know if y'all seen that yacht party before. It's a crazy party. So we're gonna be in Miami between the 9th and the 11th. So everybody get prepared to be in Miami through the 9th to the 11th. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get my plane ticket for that too while I'm playing.
I got something real quick, Jamal.
Go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta wait for. Okay, so since we have a few of us on here, we were trying to. So we're gonna start doing our weekly team meetings. We figured Monday would be a good day because it's the start of the week, just to kind of, get that momentum going every Monday. Is Monday a good day for everybody? Because we want to make sure that we have as many of us on there as possible so that we can go over things and answer as many questions as possible while we have everybody on. So if Monday is a good day, so we didn't choose a time just yet, just because we wanted to make sure we know some people, have full-time jobs. Some people got other things going on. So I would like if you guys can kind of drop in the chat what y'all think a good time might be that everybody may be available to get on, because we want to start making sure we do this consistently. But even if we need to do it twice because of the time difference, we got a lot of you guys on the West Coast, so we want to be mindful of that as well. So and if you don't have a preference and don't want to drop a time, that's fine too. So it'll be, we'll go based off of whoever drops times, because we want to make sure it's conducive to everybody's schedule. So I'm gonna shut up and look at the chats now. Thank you, Jamal.
No worries. And yeah, and
Coach.
also like Rose said, hey, if
Hello.
you haven't got a free membership yet, and I got you, Mike, in just a second. If you haven't got your membership free yet, all it takes is 5 pros, right? If you're on pro level, I think everybody on here is a pro. All it takes is 5 pros. Get one of us leaders, and we're gonna help you get to that 5 pros. Chanel has a nice game plan to get some people to these lunch parties, and she knows, because she turned her lunch party to 5 figures multiple times, right? So we're gonna help you do the same thing. So all right, what kind of question you got, Michael?
Yeah, hi, Coach. Good morning. This is Michael out of Florida. This is my first time. A friend of mine just called me, asked me to jump onto the call, but of course, you're just taking questions, or you may have done a presentation earlier. You have a recorded version of the presentation explaining the process and how much it costs and all that. I have no idea right now.
Okay. All right, this is a team thing. I'm happy you hopped on, brother. We can definitely get you to a presentation. That's no worries. Who invited you on?
Julian out of Maryland.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So yeah, we can definitely get you to a presentation.
You're gonna put a link in the chat for me, or?
Yeah, I can pull one up real quick.
While you're doing that, I heard you mention 2 costs. What are the 2 fees to get involved?
What is 3 fees right now? Is only, we'll say it's only 2 right now. The pro and entry level is $99 to get started and $49 a month, or it's the $299 to get started and $99 a month. And the reason why that's powerful is because you can get paid off of 13 different services, right? It's we're talking about personal loans, business credit, business funding. I'm sorry, I already said business loan, real estate investment education, personal credit, and it's actually a bunch more that I can keep going down the list. But you get the most compensation by being on the pro level, which right now is discounted to $299. But
so $299 get me into that.
yes, sir. What do you do, Michael?
I'm an insurance agent.
Okay, and we also offer access to life insurance. Now, obviously, you're a licensed insurance agent. We're not saying, it's just something else you can add to your tool bag, right? For some people who may not get approved for a little bit higher policies, you still be able to service those people. So let me drop the link to a presentation I did.
Sure, thanks.
And that way you can go from there.
So I understand the approval process is kind of very instant, like a few minutes for the loan.
Yes,
to the
sir.
person. Are they asking for tax return? Because sometimes that's an issue. What's the criteria really?
Right. So because we're in the fintech space, it's really gonna be a short, simple application. Okay, so I see. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. All right. I'm jumping in the chat. I was trying to grab this presentation that you can keep. It's a short fintech application. Literally, it's just basic information. Their job. Once they get pre-approved, then they can connect their bank account. And then the funds released within 1 or 2 business days, depending on what the lender is.
So your experience is that they're not asking for tax return, like 2 years, 6 months, as 2 years, 3 years, or
on the personal loans, no. But
personal loan, I'm talking.
Yeah, on the personal loans, no. It is really just a W-2. Is it W-2? Yeah, W-2 or bank statements.
Or bank statement. Okay, cool. I just want to verify that because I've done some loans before and it can be very tedious. They need a whole lot of stuff from me now.
Yeah. No, it's a very simple process. I just applied.
Yeah.
Just kind of see how the process went. I got pre-approved for 11,000, and all they need was bank statements or check stubs.
Right, because a lot of times, for instance, people who are independent contractor, what will happen is that they may have earned, let's say, $40,000 for the year, but on their tax return only showed 20,000 because
correct.
and that becomes a problem. You know what I mean? A lot of times. So how we navigate through that? You're saying for a personal loan, they wouldn't ask for that. They just need to show their bank statement.
Right. It depends on the lender. Right. Depends on the lender. So some lenders, they just want to see bank statements. If you say you're self-employed, right? They just want to see bank statements. And a lot of times, with us being entrepreneurs, that's cool. You can see my bank statement. You can see how.
No, the bank statement always looks good. That's not a problem because you're running the money through your bank.
Correct.
But when they want to see like a W-2, you don't have a W-2 because you're self-employed. So they sometimes want to get a IRS, tax return, and then that's another issue. So what's your experience so far? How long you been doing this, Coach?
I've been doing this for a couple of years.
Right. So you have a lot of experience. So in your experience, a guy who, like me, is self-employed, for instance, typically average bank's going to ask for just the bank statement.
Right. What like I said, we have over 50 lenders, so every lender is case by case is different, right? But Mike, what we can do, we can hop on a call and get some of your questions answered. But I just tell people, like I tell all my clients, just apply, right? Because it's soft pull, so it's not gonna hurt you just to apply. So you know, don't stress about that too much. I get, you know, it sounds like you might be what we call a fall personality type, right? And you know, and so it's like, you know, you want to dot your I's and cross your T's. But what I tell people all the time, just apply. It doesn't hurt just to apply, right? And what you're gonna find out is, with the fact that we already have 32 lenders right now, and soon we're gonna have 50 lenders. You know, it's gonna be a way quicker approval process. So all those questions gonna get answered just by doing, if that makes sense.
It does, it does. What somebody just popped in the chat, stated income qualification. Can you elaborate on that? What does that mean?
I mean, what stated income is, you know, just, hey, I make this much money. And they're like, okay, cool. All right, it's literally that. That's what this.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, if you tell them you make $85,000 and you know, when the lender approves, you know, people with stated income, then guess what? You're gonna get approved.
Thank you, Coach. I think you've answered my question. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. And I just sent you that presentation. Did you receive it?
Yeah, I did. I just copied it. Thank you.
Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, and actually that was a couple weeks old. We actually got new enhancements since that presentation. So it's outdated, and that's only like 3 weeks old.
Cool.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anybody got
Thank
any
you.
questions? Let's get up out of here.
I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say, everybody be on the lookout. Team meetings, weekly team meetings are going to be on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to drop the flyer for that in the groups here really soon. So just the main thing is, you guys try your hardest to be on these calls, because we have a lot of people in our organization. And so it's a lot easier for us to tackle things at once while everybody's here, instead of having to individually all the time. You know, everybody has their lives, everybody's busy. So we just want to make sure that we're mindful of that. And anytime we can do something together as a team, it helps, because you never know, your question might be somebody else's question, you know, any of that. So we just want to make sure that we're mindful of everybody's time. So I just, you know, implore you guys to make sure you reach into your downlines, make sure your teammates are paying attention to when we have these weekly team meetings, because it's going to really, really help escalate everybody's business. So I just want to throw that in there, and we'll drop that flyer. And thank you guys for putting your input in there, so we, you know, came up with a good time for everybody. We appreciate it.
I love it. I love it. And D, I kind of missed your question. I didn't get your question. And so if you can unmute yourself and ask the question, that way I get clarification, that'd be cool. And also, I'm gonna start, and so I'm just trying to get into my schedule. Like I've been wanting to do this all week, but I want to start at least 3 days a week doing a power hour in the evenings as well. I can't guarantee 5 because I be having meetings, y'all. I be trying. I've been trying to, but if I set it in stone, I can kind of start mapping my schedule around the power hour. So I'm gonna start doing a power hour at least 3 days a week, in order so people can work the business in the morning, and people work the business in the evening. Because all it's gonna do is compound the effects of everything, right? Because you know, everybody, shout out to Cheyenne for doing such a great job conducting the power hour every single week, you know? Yeah, if y'all know what that
Yes,
is.
thank you, Cheyenne.
Yes.
Thank you, I appreciate
Y'all
it. And
be
thank
on
you
that
for the
thing.
evening power hour.
Yep, I got you. I'm working on that now. I'm working on that now. Like I said, I want to start doing it. I be booking a lot of meetings, so I'm gonna make sure I you know, put some time you know, set some time aside so we can do that. All right, Dion, you had a question real quick. I know Dion first.
Okay, I got a question as well. So I will.
Okay, go ahead, Dion. I know he at work. So.
No, she could go ahead. I because I'm still on the train. You probably can't hear me.
Oh no, we can hear you. Oh, you probably can't hear us. That's what's going on. All right, go ahead, Chase.
Okay, this one is for Chanel, sorry. I know she said the meeting is going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and she's talking about having 2 meetings, which is, terrific. So does that mean we're going to have another one at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard to accommodate the people on the West Coast?
No, ma'am. So what we're gonna do is record it.
Awesome.
That way, anybody who can't get on at that time will still have access to it. Because on the Mondays, I'm well into my bed at 9 o'clock.
Great. Okay, I hear that.
So,
And
yeah, but we'll record them.
Okay, cool. Next question is for Jamal. You mentioned that, people could offer you were talking about the vendors events where we can promote online banking and something else for free. Does that mean that because clearly we're looking for business partners, these business partners able to do this for free, or that will be just promoting that to get them into owning their own business so they could offer these services for free? How's that?
Yes. So no. It's going. They still gotta pay to be an affiliate to get started, right?
Okay, cool.
That's how the cabs are being generated, right? And so
okay, yeah.
They definitely want to become an affiliate. So they're gonna pay $2.99 or $4.99 or even the $9 people just to get started, right? And then upgrade.
All right, got it. And listen to what I learned yesterday. Because when you told me to get the NIP, I paid for it, right? And then I found out that I was told I wasn't supposed to pay for it from other people. I'm not going to drop names, right? But then I called corporate to let them know, well, hey, I was charged for the NIP. And they told me, oh yeah, well, you had to pay for it because you came in when they had the special, the $2.99 when we all came over from the other company. And I said, yeah, but I never heard any mention of that. I said, this time I heard that we're not gonna provide the money services or the NIP for the special, but I didn't hear that the last time. But they said, yes, it was announced. But however, there are people in my team, like I said, I'm not gonna drop no names. There are people in my team who got the NIP for free. So I don't want this to be a monthly bill for something that I wasn't supposed to pay for. So how does that work?
It's a one-time payment. It's not a monthly bill. And it's
okay.
Novae interactive presentation. And the thing about it is, so the thing about it is when NIP first came out, we had to pay $99. Right.
Okay.
So 29 is
suckers.
Right. 29 is just for it, right? Even when they do the 99, the company actually loses money for people to have the NIP. So the whole thing about it is at $29, it was a couple of things they had to get fixed in the system, but they definitely announced. I know I did a presentation, so I know it was announced. I can show you presentation after presentation where we say, hey, the NIP's not included on this, but
okay.
But I get it though. I get, it's an extra expense, but it's not an extra monthly expense. It's just an investment in your business. The interactive presentation is powerful, and I'm sure that you're gonna get more value from it. Especially once you start using it.
Okay, cool.
So Jamal,
thank you.
And Bob had people.
Go ahead, Dion.
So just right quick, there was a gentleman that was an insurance agent. I just want to let them know that that's one of the biggest reasons why I joined this company, because I meet a lot of people who are in debt who's trying to retire, and I show them a game plan and strategy on how to get out of debt and enjoy retirement with the extra $300, $400, $500 using a snowball effect. And so that was one of the things, and he knows what I'm talking about with personal banking, using a whole life policy or an IUL to have some tax-free retirement. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I actually joined Novae, is to show people tax-free retirement, how to get out of debt and not have debt when you retire, because that's one of the things that baby boomers are doing right now. You see a lot of them either greeters at Walmart or everything else. So because of the debt that they retired with, it's lessening their income just as well as everything else that's happening. So I just wanted to point that out. to that gentleman.
Sound like a plan. And even at these vendors events too, you know, you can offer life and access to life insurance with no medical exams, right? And you know, talking about as low as $10, you know what I'm saying, a month. So, you know, there's just some things that we can do. You know, you're gonna get volume today, you're gonna get commission from it. It's gonna be critical. All right, anybody else got any questions? We're gonna get up out of here. You know, I want to be out here in the next 4 minutes.
Good. Thank you, Jamal. We appreciate you, Coach.
Okay, I appreciate y'all for hopping
Sure.
on. Impromptu meetings just kind of happened. I was like, man, I'm excited about this comp plan, these comp plan enhancements. And like I said, this homework assignment I'm gonna give everybody before y'all hop off, because some of y'all hopping off. Look up, go to Eventbrite and look up vendor events and write down 5 vendor events you want to do in the next 30 days. Right? Look up 5 vendor events you want to do in the next 30 days. And that's the homework assignment. That way we can go ahead and start, you know, run this thing up, y'all. You know,
Hey, Jamal.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I got a lot of noise in my background. We just now going home from the hotel last night. But I wanted to ask you if for the vendor events, is there anywhere, like where do we get novae marketing stuff? Like I'm used to taking a banner and stuff like that. You know, is there marketing materials like banners? Is there like paperwork and stuff that we can take to vendor events? And if so, where do we find that?
novaetools.com. And
Awesome.
we got banners, we got, you know, we got what's it called, step and repeats. Is that what it's called? We got all kinds of stuff, you know, flyers, you know, we got, you know, we got funnels, all kinds of stuff that you can get people plugged into.
Does those items cost? And if it does it go to your volume, personal volume?
All right, so the items do cost because those are marketing tools, right? You got to pay for marketing tools. And the reason why you don't get volume for marketing tools is because customers don't buy marketing tools. you know, like go to McDonald's, but like, you know what? I love this McDonald's. I want to buy me a McDonald's flyer. That's not how it works, right? So you don't get volume for marketing tools, right? But it's just to build your business. It's an investment. You know what I've learned from working with a lot of, you know, top earners and you know, people that are having a lot of success in business is, you know, they're not scared to invest in their business, right? You know, a lot of people try to do the minimum and get maximum results, and it's just not plausible. It's possible, but I don't know if it's plausible, right?
And then also with the marketing materials, just depending on, like, you know, if you go out as a team, I know here in Indy, typically when we do vendor events, we kind of all go at the same time. Everybody get together and put in on the marketing, like the banners.
Yes.
Put in together. That's what we typically do. That way it's not a strain on just one person. But let's, for instance, if one person has a vendor event that they're going to, you know, hey, can I borrow or can I get this banner or that? Yeah, take it. You know, I may not be at that vendor event, but if we all put in on it, you know, we're going to take care of each other, regardless of who's going to whose event. So just, you know, consider that too. If you got a small group or a team where y'all close to each other, you know, buy them banners together. So consider that part.
If I could say shout out to Cheyenne, because right before you said that, she texted me and said we could go in together and do events together. So we're all on the same wavelength. Praise God.
Yep. But all right, that's what's up. We're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for hopping on. And you know, let's grow. Let's go. Let's go make $1 million a piece.
Let's run it.
Yes,
Let's run it.
Corporate training
Let's
tonight.
go.
We have training tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the novaemoney affiliates group.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Let's get it. Yeah.
let's go, let's get it.
Yeah, making that fold.
Have a
I'm like,
beautiful day.